Have you ever bought a backpack because you were sucked in by all the cool features it had and claims by the manufacturers that it was the backpack you needed if you were a serious hiker? No? I guess it's just me then. As an avid adventurer of means by bipedal locomotion, I could never find gear to suit my needs. So I started making my own. Be warned, making your own gear, although rewarding, is fraught with peril and aggravation and sent many to their doom. But if you're up for it, I'll show you how to make the gear I use, from the parts to making the patterns to putting it all together to make a system that will suit whatever day adventure you may prefer. Where you get your stuff from is up to you, of course, but I prefer to stay away from that big online shopping place because of the questionable quality and, well, it's a last resort, let's say. I also don't get many of my parts from chain and hobby craft stores because, well, they're overpriced. I like to get my stuff from a place called Outdoor Wilderness Fabrics Inc. They're a place out in Idaho. I'm not getting any kind of compensation from them. I just like their selection. Like I said, it's up to you where you get your stuff. For a good backpack, you're going to need some good fabric. Since this series is geared toward the not too experienced, I'm not using any kind of specialty fabric like Dyneema, Ultra, or Vectran. Just good old nylon pack cloth. One of my favorites is this diamond weave pack cloth. Get whatever pack cloth you like, it's your pack. In some places I use a 20% lycra, 80% nylon blend fabric when I need some stretch. How much fabric you need will vary on what you plan to make. Just get a bunch. I do. Because I make lots of mistakes. I'll be using the term webbing and strapping interchangeably. Technically, a strap is a piece of webbing cut to length. What you want to buy is webbing. I will be using some 2-inch, some 3/4 inch, and a whole lot of 1-inch webbing. I like to buy in bulk. You can get nylon or poly, either will work fine. You're going to need some good thread. Thread comes in a wide variety of types. Avoid cotton or natural fiber thread. Get a good nylon or polyester thread. This project takes quite a lot of thread, so I usually buy it on a 1,000-yard spool and it lasts me a couple of projects. Thread choices can get confusing, and I could make a whole video about it, but I won't. So balance the thickness and strength with what your machine likes. Sewing machines. I hope you have one. I don't have a special heavy-duty sewing machine, but I'm able to make do by testing my materials and not pushing it to the breaking point. Be patient and kind to your machine. It's important to get the right zipper. There are 3 main zipper types: metal, molded tooth, and coil. My advice is to stay away from metal altogether. Molded tooth zippers, although strong, aren't the most flexible and can break at the most annoying times. That is why I choose continuous coil zipper. It has a good balance of strength and flexibility. They come in numbers which correspond to the tooth size. For backpacks, 8 and 10 are good choices. For smaller pouches and pockets, I like 5 and 8. You can get pre-made zippers of whatever length you need, or you can buy continuous coil by length. I prefer this option because it's cheaper and you can cut it to the exact length required. The downside is you need to purchase zipper heads separately and assemble them yourself. It's still more economical, just be sure to match the head size and tooth size. If you're like me and have had many backpacks, you know they have a lot of plastic hardware on them. Every backpack uses some type of hardware. Most of this is made from a durable type of plastic and sized to fit the various sizes of webbing. You will need side release buckles, center release buckles, tri-glides, ladder locks, sternum sliders, D-rings, and cord locks. Side release buckles, also known as parachute buckles, come in many types. We need a bunch of regular 1-inch side release buckles. These are the ones that are permanently attached to one side and have an adjustable clip on the other. I like to buy in bulk. We need a 2-inch dual adjust side release buckle. This kind adjusts on both sides. We only need one of these, but I like to buy in bulk. We need a 3/4 inch side release buckle for the sternum strap. It can be regular or dual adjust. I like these ones with the built-in whistles. I only bought a few. A few 1-inch center release buckles are good to have. You can never have enough tri-glides. They have many uses, so yeah, I bought in bulk. Ladder locks are important and versatile. One side can be permanently attached and the other side is adjustable. You can get creative with sternum sliders, so get a few of them. To make it modular, I incorporated the PALS system. PALS stands for Pouch Attachment Ladder System. It is used in the current generation of load-bearing equipment and backpacks called MOLLE by a number of armed forces. I'm not going for a military look, it's just a really good way to attach stuff. The system is a grid based on 1-inch wide webbing with 1.5-inch spacing between each sewing point. Keep that grid spacing in mind if you make your own design. Components are attached by a clip that is woven through the webbing on each piece to make a secure connection. They are easily found online by searching for MOLLE clips. I have only ever needed 3-inch long clips, but they come in a variety of lengths. You're going to need a few measurements if you want to make the gear custom. You need a measurement of the shoulders at the widest point of where you want the shoulder strap to sit. You also need a lower chest measurement, a waist measurement, a measurement from your shoulder to your waist, and an upper thigh measurement. Now that I've gone over the bare minimum, we'll get to the actual making part. I'm going to assume you have some sewing experience, but if not, don't worry. I'll take you through each step and try to give you plenty of info but not waste your time. So let's get to it.